This is Walking Terra Christa with a frequency update for February 19th, 2013. The new reality of light. The Planetary as shared by Reverend Christine Meleriessee. Another week has arrived, and we are probably at the most powerful surge of energies that are coming into the planet since 12/21/12. There has been some talk from the Masters through our weekly calls that February would represent a pivotal point of understanding within each of us as we are being asked to go into the deeper levels of our core existence. I know that many people just want it all to happen now and get it over with. But in actuality, we are not prepared for the event to occur on a massive scale across the globe. We don't really understand, on a humanly level, exactly what is happening within Gaia, except that the changes are massive and creating either higher levels of bliss within individuals or massive thoughts of destructive energies. This is the separation. Many of us thought it would represent going to another planetary existence and allowing the ones that still needed to understand their role in society to deal with it all. This is not true. We are here on this planet within the concept of oneness to be created. So what one individual feels, we all feel, whether it is in the highest level or the lowest thoughts anyone can imagine. What does that do to us as a mass consciousness? Do the ones that are learning to incorporate their highest essence within their physical reality teach others to do the same? Or do we turn our back on those that are hurting and in deep pain? Don't we remember where we were before? And many of us are still learning to release more intense levels of pain as the timelines are now coming together. So this is what we are all experiencing, the highs and lows, the frustrations and the triumphs, so that we can understand how to balance ourselves between both realities and become the new reality of light. This is not so easy to accomplish when the statistics show that there are many more souls hurting than those that are healing. We are experiencing the depth of transformation for the entire planet, which is a big responsibility for each of us. So this week is going to take us into more depth, maybe not to understand, but to fully accept our lineage of light. We will be learning how to expand ourselves through the essence of change. If we are aspiring to a fifth dimensional reality, how does the alignment of the planets affect us? This is a very good question and something to ponder as Mercury turns retrograde on February 23rd through March 17th. In a third dimensional term, it can mean complete havoc for any communication issues, whether it is on a human or mechanical level. I have learned, as the transference of dimensional awareness within me is beyond the fourth dimension, that my soul takes great advantage of these times to fully remove the parts of myself that do not coincide with the higher version that is being integrated. I ask each of you to try and do the same. It is a perfect time to allow the alignment to occur. This week we are being hit with the great central suns from the solar through the cosmic, activating energies within the auric level of Gaia, and we are going to be deeply affected. Per our call on Monday evening of the Clarion Temple of Oneness, Melchior, who was the Galactic Logos, stated that all of the great central suns were gathering their essences to infuse upon the planet to create an upsurge of frequencies to allow each living particle upon the earth to move into a deeper essence of themselves. This would come with great challenges if we allowed them to interact in such a way. They offered their assistance in creating a balance for us through accessing the divine way of being via vibrational frequency. If you have not already felt these energies occurring within your consciousness and physical body, they will be activated this week. So how do we get through it with ease and grace? Take advantage of Mercury retrograde and allow the energies to create a higher essence of your intuitive self by activating timelines that are fully trying to come into balance. You will be able to remove and accept the new particles of light as deemed appropriate through your higher self and I Am presence. In addition, we will be experiencing a full moon on February 25th, which appears in Virgo, representing a higher vision taking place while allowing the old essences to be transmuted, as in the lower physical energies. It is a time to fully allow our wise man or woman to appear in our consciousness, which is a direct relation to the timelines being ignited at this time. Whatever you are feeling this week, try to be in the flow of it. There is so much more preparation that we need to make in order for these transitions to occur for everyone on the planet. When you have an emotional response to something that is occurring in your life, take care of it immediately with a violet flame. You may just be able to transform yourself in a matter of a few moments of concentrated effort. This is the beauty of this year, as we allow the synchronous movements to flow within and through us.
Cosmic level, unified whole command, comprised of many light masters in wholeness. We embrace you from the 144th dimensional reality. This week, we want to share the essence of a different level so that you can each get a feel of exactly what is happening within the universal and cosmic structures of the many universes. It is within this frequency of light that we can share with you the multitude of understanding the process that each of you is going under within your present state of consciousness. You have heard the term, life is not what you truly think. Let's ponder that thought for a moment and reflect back when those words probably rang very true in an event that you experienced within yourself or others. Well, Earth is so much more invested in the ascension experience of her acceleration than many of you realize. This is because it is not only about Gaia or about each of you, it is about each of us on the inner plane level of existence within the solar, galactic, universal, multi-universal, and cosmic, along with the higher realms of angelic existences spiraling upwards unto the 144th dimensional reality. We are invested in you just as much as you are invested within your ascension process. Let us do some explaining first, before we share exactly what the circumstances represent this week. As Earth's atmosphere is changing into a higher existence, each of you is experiencing the same essence. You came to Earth at this time to fully accept the challenges that each of you are going through in order to experience a higher frequency of a similar planet as Earth, but much more vibrant, known as Terra Christa. This has been a project in the works for quite some time, and it is going to a higher substance of frequency than we could ever imagine. Each of you understands more each day of your role upon the planet and how it is affecting you within your physical reality. The process of working through the elements within your higher self is the key to allowing the incorporation of light to be accessed within your body. But yet, there are going to be many moments within this acceleration that become very challenging, and you want answers as to why, when, and how it is going to change. The beauty of this transformation is that each of you are going through these processes every day. But yet, when you allow the integration to occur from your highest self within the physical, that is when you acquire acceptance. Now, when this occurs, Gaia also learns to accept the changes that are happening within her, and then it filters out into all the kingdoms upon the land. There is then a moment of awe, as the universe structures come into oneness, and every living organism on all the extensions of life. This occurs within the Earth. Solar, galactic, universal, multi-universal, and cosmic forces all come into the existence of the One. We are breathing a sigh of relief. There have been many moments such as these that we describe in the periods of your history. The harmonic convergence, the full moon eclipses, solar and lunar eclipses, 11/11 activations, 12/12/12 and 12/21/12, and the events within this year that have occurred already, such as the new moon and full moon activations, angelic activations for the new moon, and the rainbow of lights representing the 24 elders that surround the throne of grace as they share the 12 rays of God to humanity. We are now at another pivotal time in which we all share our uniqueness within each other, which is a gift to each of you. Since you are within the body structures of Gaia, you are affected more deeply than any other system. You are holding the light within your physical essence, and your contract with your higher self and I Am presence creates the bridge of frequency for you to accept or deny the processes that are occurring within you. We ask of you to think about these thoughts very deeply, as the more complaining that you do from your physical to others, the more you take away the power from yourself. At this time in history of your awareness, if you are feeling the effects of these elements, then it is time to say to yourself that you will be more cognizant of your intuitive self and what needs to be created within each moment. This week, the systems of the solar, galactic, universal, multi-universal, and cosmic great central suns are sending an outpouring of particles of light to assist every human being that is ready to acknowledge that there is more about themselves that needs to be revealed. As the great central suns come together in unison, the essence that will be received is deemed appropriate by your higher self and I Am presence. It is imperative to understand that these energies are very powerful in a new and different way, so it is important to take inventory of yourself. This will allow the essence that no longer fit for your intuitive self to be removed. As you do so, the incoming frequencies will have an easier time of existence within you. Without knowing what needs to be changed within your lower self, then the energies will do their handiwork for you and may cause you to be off-center, self-absorbed, insecure, and blaming the world for your problems. When you allow yourself to receive the frequencies, you already have accepted the fact that other elements do not belong. Then the incoming energies will surface within you like a beautiful glide upon a snow-covered mountain. They will slide within you and find their perspective space upon your physical essence. Some may say they are like the sunburst of light and can change a person's energy level to a point where they cannot focus or feel as if they are in a daze. If this happens to you, again take inventory within yourself with a deep breath and a moment of reflection. This will allow the frequencies to come into the pure existence of your light body. Resist it, and it will inflict great challenges within you. These energies are designed to help you at this time. They are not being activated to create havoc in any direction. But it is time for individuals to wake up unto themselves and see the creative process that is occurring within their lives. Yes, many will not be able to handle it because they are not equipped to do so. They are not aware that there is something more than their mind or their body. They will be the ones that will change drastically, but not in a good way. Life is changing within the earth, and what is occurring within your society is representative of that fact. The more information we give to you about what is happening, the more you will be prepared to be the torches of light to stand tall and allow others to see how deeply they can acquire these elements for themselves. As you allow the illusions to be broken within you, the assistance that you are giving to others cannot be measured in any shape or form. This frequency of light from the great central suns is designed to prepare you for your multi-dimensional reality as more timelines are being ignited every day. It is imperative to continually understand what is happening within you in order to receive more essence. There is so much more to arrive, and this is only our beginning with each other. Earth is not ready for the fifth dimension yet, and neither are you on a physical basis, but you are preparing deeply for the immense reconstruction of this beautiful planet. This activation is occurring presently and has been since the 17th of this month. It will continue until the 24th of the month in preparation for the full moon activities. This will be your last activation in this month, as the more you allow yourself to remember and release, the more you will be able to increase within yourself. We walk with you in beauty and joy for the new world to arrive. We are the unified whole command at your service. Join us in oneness. Walking Terra, Christa invites you to a full moon ceremony on Monday, January 25th at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Details for this free open telecall ceremony are located on workingterrachrista.com under the Join Us menu item.